do it all for the gun. Run it up as fast as you can. I can say that you my favorite, but
what it do? What's up, what it do? What's up, what it do? I know I have not, one person, wrong thing. I haven't made a YouTube video in so long. I say this shit all the damn time. How I ain't made a YouTube video in so long. But I haven't recorded one in a minute. That is the truth though. I have not recorded one in a minute. Why I haven't recorded one? Life, you know, life. And life and feeling discouraged and what else? Yeah, feeling discouraged and falling. I wouldn't say falling back to my old ways, cause I'm not. But your girl has been smoking heavily because at first I wasn't smoking so heavily before I got to where I am right now, but it has gotten heavier. Like the intake has gotten heavier. Almost, it's like the older version of me when I was smoking heavy. It's now. And I feel like the reason why my intake in smoking weed has gotten so heavy is because I don't want to think about, or I don't want to, you know, I don't want to sit in sorrow. I don't want to feel bad about myself. I don't want to just do, like, I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about what it is that I know I need to be thinking about. I don't want to do what it is that I know I need to be doing. Like, that kind of thing. And also, trying to find some type of liveliness, some type of enjoyment, instead of enjoying just my own company and being where I am right now within my spirit and in myself. So I just find it in smoking. Do I have a problem with people who smoke? Let me know. Smoke your stuff. Do you, boo? Do you? I will never look down to anybody who smokes weed, cause baby, smoke your stuff. But like, I really just haven't been. I feel like I've been escaping what I know I shouldn't be escaping, and this what God is telling me to do. And this with, you know, talking to God and having our one-on-ones and things of this sort. Am I just abandoning him? No, I'm not just abandoning him, but it's like, I feel like I'm tired in my spirit because I feel like I don't know what I'm doing, but at the same time, I do know what I'm doing. And it just makes me emotional because, man, when do you don't know when it will happen, but you can't give up because you don't know when it will happen. And I feel like that's how I feel, because it's like I want to give up so bad. I want to give in so bad because I'm trying, and it's a struggle trying. And And sometimes it'll get to a point where it's just like, God, do you see what I'm doing? Like, do you see? Like, I'm literally trying. Even all the while, I feel like shit. I feel like, am I doing the right thing? I don't even know what it is I'm doing, but I'm still going to do it. Even all the while I'm feeling like this, I'm still going to do it. Because I know that there is somebody out there who is feeling the same way that I'm feeling. And they're being told to show up despite how you feel, because it's going to touch somebody else. It's going to resonate with somebody else. It's going to bring reassurance to somebody else that, like, know that you are not alone, and to still keep going. Like, I really haven't been, like, to me, it feels like I haven't been on my P's and Q's. Like, I haven't been, because I feel like it's like, do I feel confident in myself and in what I'm doing? Like, do I feel confident enough that I'm meant to be in this position? I'm meant to do these things. I'm meant to touch this many people. And it's like, when you ask yourself that question, you just forget about all the stuff that you done did, all the stuff that you done talk to people about. You start to you start to forget a lot of things when you get in doubt. When you are doubting, you forget a lot of things that you've learned, the people you talked to, the people you touched, the people you've inspired, the people that God has moved through to get to you. Like, you forget a lot, because it's like doubt can cloud so much. Doubt can cloud so much of everything that is clear to you. And it's like, I don't like being confused, and it's like I feel like I'm making myself confused. I feel like I'm forcing myself to be confused when I already know. When I already know. And it's like, I feel like I'm forcing myself to be confused because I don't want to do what I already know. I hope this makes sense. I really hope this makes sense. I hope this makes sense. But it's like, I feel like I've been trying to run away because it feels like it's so hard. Like, I feel like I've created so much, and you know, when you try not to focus your mind on who's seeing it, how many views you get in, and if people are going to interact and people are going to do this and that. When you it's like, it just feels like, I'm sorry for the pausing in between. I'm just trying to make it all make sense to myself. But like, when you're trying and you're doing everything that God is telling you to do, like, I feel like I haven't done all of what He's telling me to do, but the things that He's told me to do, and the things that I was called to create and I was called to build. Like, I'm doing things that the older version of me would not be doing right now. Like, the older version of me would not be doing this. Put no camera up and talking and like posting on YouTube. I would not be doing this. I would not. But glory be to God, I'm doing it. And it's like, I got a journal out, and I wrote a book, and I don't even just promote this, but like I have a journal, I wrote a book, I have a Substack, I created a Patreon, and a part of me feels like I don't want to do things for money. I don't want to do things for money, and it's like I feel like me creating this border or this paywall, it makes me feel like, are people even going to pay to receive the things that I have to offer? Like, are they? And it's like I'm doing this and nobody is even, I created this stuff last year. My journal and my book, I created that last year, and I received nothing. But I still kept going, even though I didn't receive anything from people. I still kept showing up. And it's like, I want to take this shit down. I want to destroy it. I don't want to do it no more. It just feels like I don't know. It feels like and I don't know. That's what it feels like. It feels like I don't know. It feels like, am I doing the right thing? It feels like it's a lot. But it's like when I get so deep into it and I cannot hide, I cannot run away from the fact that this is something that I love to do. Like, I love to help people. I love to inspire people. I love to open the eyes of people to see that they are more than who they believe that they are. That's something that I love to do. I cannot fight with something that I love to do. I cannot fight with that. And I mean, I'm still going to do, despite how I feel right now, I'm still going to do. Because I know that I know that it's something, and I don't even know what this something is, but I feel like God needed to get me to a point where I stopped worrying about what I was waiting on, because it has gotten to a point where I don't know what I'm waiting on anymore. It's gotten to a point where I don't know. And it's like a part of me is okay that I don't know, and a part of me is frustrated because I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this because I feel like this was just a bunch of rambling. I feel like this was just a bunch of rambling, but I do have a Patreon, And the way that you can access this Patreon is through you have to go on my Twitter. You have to click on my Twitter and click the link in my bio. And I'm gonna see if I can try to pin it in this video in the description. I'm gonna see if I can try to pin it. I'm sorry, y'all, my head been itching. Head been itching back. Ooh. But I feel like anytime that God sees that I'm feeling like, what am I doing? I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. What's going on? What is this? Like, what am I doing? When it feels like a what am I doing? I feel like he brings me an encounter to where he brings me reassurance, or he wakes me up to like, you are exactly where you need to be. You know exactly what you are doing. Even if what you see is like, what the hell is this? Like, what the hell is this? Because what I saw in my dream, this is not giving. Like, this is not giving at all. So it's like God, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? But yes, I got so tired to the point where I got so tired to a point where it was just like, I don't want to think about what it is I'm being called to do. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to post. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do none of it. I didn't want to do it. So I escaped. I did. And that's when I went back to smoking so heavily and just scrolling, not doing anything productive because I feel tired. It began to feel like a what am I doing kind of moment. And what am I doing this for? Losing sight of why I'm doing it. It really felt like a what am I doing kind of moment. It felt like it feels like I'm starting all the way over, and it just makes me so uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable because it's like, God, I did all of it for what? I did all of that for what? Just to be back right here. And that's what it felt like. And honestly, I don't give it really has gotten to a point where I don't give a fuck how anybody feels about how I feel and my emotions, not the way that I feel towards what's happening in my life. Because if I'm not being honest with myself, I'm going to lie to myself. If I'm not being honest with myself, I'm going to lie about the way that I feel. If I'm not being honest with myself, I'm only going to be lying to myself, and I'm gonna be lying to God about how I feel, when he already knows how I really feel. He already knows. He already knows. So it's like, why lie? Why lie about how you feel? Why lie about the fact that you feel like you don't want to do this shit no more? Why lie about the fact that you feel like this is not what you wanted to do? Why lie about your human feelings? And it's like, I felt bad about how I felt, and I was almost afraid to tell God how I really, really felt. And I feel like it came from, I feel like that fear came from society, because I wasn't around people who was all the way completely honest with God. Like, God, this is going on and I don't see you showing up. I need you to show up. You told me to do a thing, I did a thing, and I don't see you doing your thing. I wasn't around people who would be that honest with God and tell him things like that. All the way completely honest. Like, God, I ain't want to do it no more. I don't want to talk to you no more, because what you said in your, what you given me, what you showed me in here, what is happening right now? If I need to be surrounded around people who are that honest with God, because people who are that honest with God have a true relationship with him. And I aspire to be around people who have real, authentic relationships with God. Like, they don't show up to God trying to fix themselves up. It's all of them. It's all of who they are. And this is what I was talking to this friend of mine. I was talking to her about it. Like, God already knows your personality. He knows how that mouth is. He knows how that attitude is. He knows how you talk. He knows you can dance your ass off. He knows you can talk shit. He knows you can do all of these things. And we've been surrounded by so many people where it's like, you gotta put on your best self to show up at the feet of God. You gotta put on your best self to talk to God. And it's just like, no, you don't. No, you don't. You gotta talk. You just have to talk. You just have to talk. God knows your personality. He loves your personality. He loves who you are. He loves the way you talk. He loves how honest you are. And it's just like, why try to cover all of what he loves me for up? Why try to cover that up if he loves that part of me? Why do that? Why? When you can just be honest and tell him how you really, really feel. Do you know how many people are in this world and how many people come to him? I feel like I said this already, but do you know how many people are in this world that come to him with anger, frustration, sadness, worry, doubt, and he can handle all of that? So why put conditions on the way that you feel about a certain situation? Why put conditions on how you feel about a certain situation towards God? Tell him the fucking truth. Tell him the damn truth, bruh. Tell him the damn truth. Because I promise you, if you tell him the truth, you will be amazed at how his presence shows up. You will be amazed at how his presence shows up like that. You will be amazed. You will be amazed at how quick things shift when you are honest with him. So why hide in your heart how you really feel when he knows your heart? Why do that? And then it's like, I know this is all over the place, but I came across a video and it was Dude Dennis. He was talking about how you can go viral and this, that, and there, and build your YouTube and this, that, and there. When I first saw that video, I got frustrated. And I feel like I got frustrated because I didn't want to do the work. I didn't want to do what he was telling me to do, to put myself out there. Because how I'm looking at it, it's like, I just want to go viral off of being myself. I don't want to have to fix so many things up and do so many edits and do all of this to make it too like it's a fucking scene, like it's a damn show. I want it to be authentic. I want things to work out in my favor naturally off of me just being me and me doing this. And I feel like the part of me that was responding was a part of me that didn't want to actually do the work. So, bitch, you just don't want to do the work at all. You just want to get mad every time somebody tell you ways how you can do this, that, and the third. And then it's like when he said it, and as I thought about it, it's just like, how hard is it for you to do the simple shit that he's telling you to do? And it's just like, God, how hard is it for you to do the simple shit that he's telling you to do? Post a video, make a YouTube, talk about yourself, talk about your experience, talk about your relationship. How hard is it for you to do? And it's simple. And it is simple. I remember I told God that I don't want to have to do any hard labor. I want to work from the comfort of my own home. And it's like, when you're given the opportunity, you say, oh, I don't want to do this. This too much. I ain't got time for this, then the third. So what else do you want? You want it to be easy for you. You want it to be handed to you. You have to do the work. You say you want money. I'm giving you ideas to accumulate money, but you complain about the work that you have to do to accumulate the money. Do you go to their 9 to 5 and just accumulate money, or do they have you work? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Do they have you sit on your ass at their 9 to 5, or do they have you work? It don't matter if you stand up, if you sit down. Some people sit down and work. Some people stand up and work. But God is trying to get you to a place where you can sit down at the comfort of your own home and work, and yet you still complain. And it says do everything without complaining. I mean, are you going to complain? Yes. Have I complained? Hell yes. Hell yes. I complain and still do it. I complain and still do it. I just know God be like, girl, please be quiet. I just know he be like that. And then I was just thinking about, like, this has recently just started. Like, I've noticed this recently starting to happen, like, because I'm working right now. And I just started. And it's like, why am I already feeling tired? Why do I already want to stop showing up at this place of work? Why? Why? And I feel like it's because I'm giving so much of myself at work that I don't show up for my own work, my own self. And it also feels like I give too much of my time to this place, and I come home and I don't give nothing to my job, my personal job. I feed them, but I don't feed mine. I show up for them, but I don't show up for mine. And sometimes it just makes me feel like, can you handle doing this, both of these? It makes me frustrated. And I feel like it's, even though I'm frustrated, the fact that I don't know what is going on, I am still going to be okay. I'm still going to do this. I'm still going to show up. I'm still going to do it. I'm still gonna do it. Despite the circumstances, despite what I think, despite how I feel. Because it is faith over feelings. Don't allow your feelings to control you. You cannot allow your emotions to control how you move about this life. But that's all that I have for you all today. I pray you have a great day. Don't forget to follow me on my Patreon. I'm gonna put it down in the description. Y'all gonna see my Twitter, my TikTok in the video, the thing, the intro thing. But yeah, but y'all, I will see y'all later. Y'all have a great day. Do something for you today. Show for yourself today. Okay? Period. But y'all have a wonderful day. And I'll talk to y'all later. Mwah. No bars.